where a teacher was caught, a teacher was caught watching explicit videos
while teaching
during his class. How do we? Is that weird?
It's very weird. Time and place, yeah. Time and place. Then?
Well, according to the article, he didn't do it on purpose.
But no, I'm pretty purpose when I slap open my phone.
The children were working on assignments, and according to him, he was trying to open something, and he clicked on a link, and that just opened up.
And the volume was turned all the way up?
Right? No, the volume wasn't on, but it was hooked up to the projector in the classroom.
Ooh.
Right? And so it was showing. So I guess maybe what happened was it popped up. He was seeing things, and he paused to see the things, right? And then, because the article was very specific to mention that he had a smirk on his face. They kept repeating that.
What age were the children? Is it high school?
It sounded like a middle school. So one of the kids, he had his phone. Well, no, high school, because this was a physics class.
Yeah, okay, physics.
So surreptitiously, he recorded the teacher behind his physics textbook.
I think we should focus on the kid that was cheating more than the teacher that made a mistake.
Well,
to
his credit though, to the teacher's credit, it seems like persons, I guess, faculty of the school was trying to defend him and lay the blame on the students, like they were playing a prank, but he stepped up and say, hey, this is what happened. This is what actually happened.
So he was accountable for his...
and he stepped down as a teacher.
He stepped all the way down?
Yeah.
For clicking on the wrong link in the class?
He quit.
Okay, so Michelle, what do you think?
You're a teacher.
You're a teacher, so what do you think what would you tell somebody, or if you heard about one of your co-workers doing that? Let's just say y'all were just shooting in the staff room, and you like, yo, somebody said, hey, I started looking at this link when them people do their midterm. What would you tell them?
I understand how stray links can lead you to odd sites, and your projector's plugged in, your computer's plugged in, you're in class, you're trying to balance as your eyelashes, we like to say in teaching. Because when you're teaching and you are doing 75,000 things and you are trying to have the best media presentation and still talk to the children and deal with little Johnny in the back who is high out of his mind and on his phone with his mom or whoever.
This is high school?
It happened, girl.
That's crazy.
The things that happen in high school, right? But so I can understand it's an honest mistake. I wouldn't resign over that, especially since I know. Teachers are people too, right? We make mistakes. We are interested in things, and working with teenagers. Sometimes the teenagers tell you about the porn sites. Sometimes then they tell you about the position, which degree.
Unsolicited.
Listen. The best worst class that I have ever taught is second form integrated science teaching human reproduction. You get everything. Miss, you can use garbage bag for condom.
Pardon
Miss,
me?
I can use bed plastic. Miss.
Bed plastic?
Bread plastic. Miss, actually you can't get pregnant in the daytime, cause sperm only work at night time.
What?
Miss, look the ridiculous.
Let's not just go past this bread plastic one.
So the bread plastic.
Does that actually work?
Saran wrap. What saran wrap can do?
This is the question.
No, because I have questions.
Condoms are free. You go to the clinic, they fling some at you.
But then good? They smell
You're
good?
12.
No,
No, Michelle, you're not answering the bread plastic
Me not carrying
question.
nothing inside the phone place that I smell
No,
like
you see, and
medicine.
therein we come to the point of my part of the conversation. If somebody comes to you with a garbage bag, a bread plastic, a piece of saran wrap, some foil paper, and say, listen, this is protection. You run for
that's a person that cares.
Thank you, high five.
That's a person
I'm coming
who cares about that person cares
care
about
about
your
your
agency,
health.
and that person does not want to be a teenage parent.
That person.
I don't want you to be a father or a mother.
Exactly.
They're gonna bring this
And here,
plastic.
And here, this is all you have to look
And I
at
feel
it.
like bread plastic is stronger
but
than condoms.
But this is how you look at it. Hey, I had this plastic here. What kind of plastic it be? On garbage plastic.
My Lord.
Me can't believe you bring black on garbage plastic for wrap yourself up. But it's glad.
Yeah, that's strong. That's not bursting.
I like the off brand.
What if you use the plastic bag with the
That is not
tunky?
Yes.
You just
I'm pretty certain the questions are coming from somebody who have hefty or glad.
Hefty.
But
Well,
you know-
you bring hefty. You have a look at yourself.
I think it's awesome that the children would come to you with questions like that. Yeah, I think it's awesome that they do because
Remember, I have to take home the trauma to you after class, right? Okay.
I understand it's for the future for our children. So that's why we teach them well and we let them know the way. Okay?
Hey!
whoa. Pause.
Whitney Houston.
Listen, listen, I can only imagine, right? And I gotta jump in and tell y'all, listen, these children, I was literally working at a bar at the sports club a couple of years ago. And then somebody said something to the effect that, you know, I guess I had my head down in the phone when I was supposed to be making change. I was working at the bar.
Right.
Guy came over, he's like, yo, a sex movie you watch my phone? That got your attention? I'm like, no, I was just following something, a game. And then these are the kids. The demographic was between like 12 to about 58. Maybe one fake taxi. Maybe
What?
one. They started calling out a whole bunch of different
Fake
things.
taxi.
They
What's
started
that?
calling out fake taxi. They started talking about mom and son. They started talking about all these different like
You see what I mean?
genres, and I'm like, huh? These little categories. Hit them, man. No. A night, man. You know, he bought ebony. Next time I hear somebody, a night. He bought vintage ebony. And I'm like,
my
what?
God.
I'm
You like
what?
You like the afros?
I.